The Minister for Roads and Highways, Kwesi Amoakwanta, was in Parliament on Friday to answer questions regarding the sector. He said there has been delay in the completion of the Saboba-Wapuli road due to the delay in the payments of contractors on site for work done. He, however, announced that efforts were being made to ensure that the contractors were paid for them to return to site. This response, however, did not sit well with the MP for the area, Joseph Bukari.
The major objective of these projects was to prevent the Saboba constituency from being cut off from the rest of the country during heavy raining season. Some other objectives of the projects were also to enhance the socio-economic growth of the area, among others. However, all 5 contractors have currently suspended work due to delayed payment for work done. The ministry is making all necessary efforts to pay the contractors to enable them to return to site to continue the works. Mr. Speaker, the Ghana Highway Authority proposes to construct a 15-meter span bridge, which is very essential and urgent, across the river to Dogu at Wapuli to replace the existing bridge, which mostly overtops during the rainy season.
If those roads were awarded somewhere in 2015, 2016, and up to today they are not worked on, you can imagine, so deplorable. In the rainy seasons, we are cut off from the rest of the country. It's just some 3 weeks back that the waters have ceded, and then we are able to now manage. And if you look at the kind of farm produce that is within the area, the catchment area, and all of them on Saboba Market Day, like I told you, people from Pandai, people from Bimbila, people from Salaga, people from Chamba, and all those places come to that market. So if the vehicles cannot access Saboba, how do they sell the produce, or how do they buy the produce? So it is one of the very disturbing issues for me and my people in the Saboba constituency. Remember that we are in the eastern corridor of the northern region, where the river Oti passes through into the Volta Lake. And when there's a spillage from the Bagri Dam, all those waters pushes down and the whole area is flooded. And so we needed motorable roads to be able to cut our farm produce. It has made my people very poor because every year the place is flooded, the harvest they have made, they cannot sell because vehicles cannot access the community. And so I expected, I've been to the minister severally, that the minister would have come to tell me that he has paid the contractors and will get back to site. Rather, he's telling me that in the budget somewhere January, that will be able to mobilize funds and be able to get the contractors back to site.
Parliament is expected to undertake a post-budget workshop in the Eastern region at the Rock City Hotel from November 17 to November 19. This is to provide experts to be able to elucidate further on the underpinnings of the 2024 budget statement. However, the Member of Parliament for Buem, Kofi Adams, says the post-budget workshop should be held in Parliament to help save costs considering the current economic conditions.
Considering the situation we find ourselves, it is really very possible to have the post-budget workshop held here in Parliament instead of stepping out of Parliament. I did just a simple calculation and realized that for just accommodation for the honorable members of Parliament alone, if you are using an average of even 1,700 per room, that brings the amount to about 1.4 million plus Ghana cedis just for the accommodation, before you talk about transport, feeding, and the other stuff that will go for this engagement. My view is that we could save this money and use it for many other very important things. As Parliament, we should lead the way to show that if we say we should cut down cost of doing business and cost of governance, we must also lead the way and save this money.
Reporting from Parliament, my name is Ni Ayikwe Okine for Citi News.